But I've been looking forward to this day for a long time because in my daily work and with Jenna Ortega in our daily work, we talk to hundreds of people who call because they love field hockey and they want to grow the game. And that's music to our ears because that's what we want to do as well. And everyone in this room is either a builder or a believer. Together, this room, we can change this game. And what Jenna and I and Craig and Liz and our entire USA Field Hockey organization have been doing through this ADM is to try to get the right tools in place to let the building begin or continue. You all have been building. I really didn't mean it that way. You have been building, but to give you the tools in place to continue that and to accelerate it in a way that is really impactful for our sport. So the American development model you've heard. I think you heard TJ maybe call it the athlete development model. There's also LTAD, long-term athlete development model. We've chosen to call ours what the USOC calls theirs, which is American development model, because we don't think this is just for athletes. We believe it is for all stakeholders in our sport, which is why we opted to go for the word American. The USOC granted us $45,000 over the last year to put materials, equipment in place to get started. So a big thank you to the USOC who values this. There are 26 organizations in the USOC currently working on ADM. Ice hockey, as TJ said, was the lead. Lacrosse was right behind them, and lacrosse has been just an incredible partner to us, as has hockey. So again, shout out to TJ, thank you. So our goal is to provide a positive experience for all participants. Our ADM is an organizing framework to do three things: welcome and include all participants, maximize enjoyment and retention, and inspire a lifelong love of the game. And again, all of you in this room, adults, you're here because you love it. And our foundation is based on core values. So interestingly, when we begin this project, we're like, okay, ADM, where do we begin on this? Every sport has a different culture. So what the culture of football, the culture of lacrosse, the culture didn't exactly fit with us. So it really forced us to analyze what are our core values, what's important to our sport, what are we doing well, what are we doing not so well, and how do we make sure that we get on the path of doing a lot well. Safety, health, and well-being, obviously for a sport to be safe, fun, it has to be safe. Safe sport is now a mandate and something we take very seriously. There's no room for abuse in our sport, period. Educated, engaged parents. Parents play a critical role in youth sports. Parent support is critical, and so many parents know nothing about field hockey. Well, we need to change that. We need to get them involved, and we need to encourage them and make them feel like it's their game as well. Trained and certified coaches and umpires, we all know that better umpires, better coaches provide a better, more fun experience. And our coach education program is phenomenal. Craig and Liz have just, out of the charts. I know many of you here participated in the level 1 or level 2. Please join in. We have workshops, we have online learning, we have level 1s, we have level 2s. They're working on an advanced coaching. Please be part of it and join us so that we're all speaking the same language. Teams and teamwork, one of the things we felt was critical as a value was teamwork. Even though team sports are on the decline, kids learn from being part of a team. So let's embrace that, let's be proud of that, and let's make sure that we're using our team experience to teach our kids the lessons that they need to know to succeed. And inclusion and accessibility. This is a tough one for us. We all know that field hockey is currently not diverse at all. And we know that our boys' participation is nowhere near what it needs to be. Well, let's work on it together. Let's all be part of the solution. And then fun and learner-centered. I think you've heard the word a million times. You're going to continue hearing it, and I hope you're going to continue having it across the street in a few minutes on the field. Field hockey has to be fun. We have to focus on the kids and the athletes in front of us and the adult athletes in front of us as well.